Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lakefront Arena on the campus of the University of New Orleans. It's a beautiful day outside, a great fall day. I might say maybe the first day of fall. It's a beautiful fall day, and we're proud to say it's beautiful inside as well. It's been a long time coming. So for the last 3 years plus, Coach Slessinger and Coach Davenport and I have talked at length about what it would mean to our basketball programs to have the opportunity to put a facelift on our great practice gym. We're fortunate to be one of the few in the region, one of the few schools in our conference certainly, to have such a dynamic practice facility at our disposal for our men and women who represent our university on the basketball court. Well, today we're proud to say, for the first time in a long time, I think we've gone back through the timelines to try to date to see when was the last time we've actually had a new look to our practice facility, and we're proud to say we have it today. And I want to thank a few individuals that are here today that made this possible. Certainly our president, Dr. Peter Foss. How about a round of applause for Dr. Foss? Not only for obviously his support being here today, but obviously over the long haul and his decision back in 2012 to make sure we had a firm place in Division I and lead us into the Southern Conference and obviously a stable position in the NCAA in Division I. So thank you, President. Also, I want to thank Marco Perez and his staff, Lakefront Arena, for maintaining and growing and evolving this beautiful facility and the opportunity that we have to compete here, practice here, and develop here as individuals and also as teams and programs. Thank you, Marco, you and your staff. We appreciate you very much. Thank you. And I guess most importantly today, I want to thank one of the Privateers' all-time greats, Bo McCalebb, #1, who's here with us today. Pretty Bo's the ball. Oh, here's Bo. I know Coach Slessinger is going to get into a lot more detail about Bo and what he's meant to the program. Obviously, many of you know him for his accomplishments on the court, but what I want to say, what's made the most difference to me in the time I've been here in almost 4 years of getting to know Bo is not just obviously what he's done for us here to help make this possible, but also the fact that every offseason when he's home, he's here, he's engaged with our student athletes, he serves as a mentor to our young men and young women in our program, and he cares so much about the Privateers, and he's never given up on our university or on our program and what lies ahead. And so, Bo, for that, we really appreciate you being by us throughout the last 4 or 5 years and our progression back to a firm place in Division I. So to talk a little more about this, certainly this facility, the beautiful facility, and we have a little more down the road for you, I'm going to invite up our head men's basketball coach, Mark Slessinger.
Thank you. When you look at UNO, the first thing that comes to mind is this is a university for the city. It's a university for the people. And there's no better example of that than Bo. When you look at where he's come from on the West Bank, what the challenges and the obstacles that he's overcome in life to become a success, not only in the professional world, but the personal world. It's an incredible accomplishment for him. And just another of many, many, many blue-collar success stories that make up the fabric of the city, as they like to say, the heartbeat of the city, and what our city is about and what our university is about. The fact that you get to see 2 student athletes that are seniors for us, and Travis Avery and Kevin Hill, that are both West Bank guys as well, both honor students, both guys that are leading our program in today's class, just the way Bo led his class in that time. It's very, very special and important. You talk about him and you talk about the easy stuff. You talk about that he was the Sun Belt Freshman of the Year, that he was the Sun Belt Defensive Player of the Year, 3-time All-Conference First-Team Player, Conference Player of the Year, Sun Belt All-Time Leading Scorer, Mid-Major All-American, NABC District All-District 3 years. The accomplishments continue to roll on and on and on. The fact that he's won 10 championships in Europe, that he's considered by many to be the most elite guard at his position and in the pick and roll in all of the world and in all of Europe. Those aren't easy statements to say. They're huge statements. And when you think about that, you think about it as a guy that has put hours and hours and hours in this facility honing his craft. And when I came in here this morning at 9:30 and I see him running wind sprints by himself with nobody else in here, and you wonder why he's been successful, well, there's your answer. And these guys that come in and they say, well, Bo's not ready, when's he going to come in and play? And I tell them, well, he was already here this morning and he already worked out, and then he already lifted weights, and then he already shot 500 shots, and then he went and took a little nap, and now he's coming back to play again for 3 hours with you guys this afternoon. Success is not an accident. Success is not by chance. Hard work brings success. And the fact that we have our school's all-time best player is a product of sheer will and sheer hard work. When I asked him about this opportunity to help the program, it was very easy. He said yes or no problem. And I said, well, what would you want? Do you want something fancy done? And he said, no, Coach, I don't need anything done. I just want the university to know that I said thank you back to them. And so when you look back there on the floor and you see it says, thanks UNO, Lester McCalebb, it's pretty easy. That's all he wanted. He didn't want this. I twisted his arm and made him cover this. He didn't want this. He didn't want to be interviewed. He didn't want any of that. This is me kind of coaching him and putting my will on him. So I appreciate you playing along with me on this. I know this isn't your cup of tea. But we're eternally grateful to him. I know our team is as well. And I know he's probably got a 15-minute speech, so I don't want to eat up all the time. Parlo, would that be right? 15 or 20 minutes? 1 minute? We're lucky our all-time three-point leader is here as well. And I think most of those three-point shots he made came from Bo. So it's pretty neat to have one of the most potent 1-2 combinations with Bo and James Parlo here. So to that, I'll yield the microphone and the stage to UNO's best, Bo McCalebb.
I'm a man of few words. When Coach Slessinger came in with the opportunity, I felt like I just wanted to help them. I just wanted to show how much I care. Because without this school, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. That's all I got to say.
Thank you, Bo. Thanks for being here. We appreciate the fact that everyone's taking the time today to come to be part of this. It's exciting. You can tell by the smell that it's fresh and it's new, and that's exciting. Our new branding is exciting. I know it's part of the overall renaissance that we've talked about for 4 years and where our programs are headed. And I think you all got a quick glimpse last year in competition of where we're headed, with our men's basketball team winning our first ever Southland Conference game, and our women's basketball team coming within just a shade of making our first ever Southland Conference tournament, winning 6 out of 8, including a win at Northwestern State, who was the eventual tournament champion for the Southland Conference. So we feel great about this year. We feel great about the young women and young men in our program, what they do obviously on main campus and in the classroom, their leadership in the community, and obviously with the commitment that they've had on the court and in competition as we go forward. We're excited about the future of the program. We're excited about the future of our university, and we're thrilled to be privateers and thrilled to move forward into some great things ahead.